To legal matters, trial has begun in the murder of Lagos-based lawyer Bolanle Raheem. Her alleged killer, police officer ASP Drambi Vandi, who has been suspended from the force, has pleaded not guilty to the one-count charge. There is more in this report.
Drambi Vandi's trial is before Justice Ibirunke Harrison of the Lagos State High Court, sitting at the Tafawa Balewa Square Annex in Iboshiri. In the one-count charge which the defendants pleaded not guilty to, he is accused of unlawfully killing the deceased in her chest on December the 25th, 2022 at Aja Road. His colleague who was part of the patrol team at Aja Underbridge area, where the killing took place, was the first witness of the prosecuting team. In his testimony, Inspector Matthew Ame said that while he, as well as the accused, and one Inspector Ebimine were conducting stop-and-search operations, a car with no number plate drove towards them and they flagged it down, but it didn't stop. He says he then heard a gunshot, apparently fired from where Supul Vandi was standing, and that a woman alighted from Mrs. Raheem's vehicle and held the defendant, screaming that he had killed her sister. The three officers were all brought to their station, where their statements were taken, and they were transferred the next day to the SCID headquarters at Banti for more interrogation.
It's resolved that within all our powers, no crime will go unpunished, and that we will bring the full weight of the law to bear on anybody, particularly those who take the lives of our citizens in an unlawful manner.
We need to watch the proceedings, and we are here to demonstrate our commitment to pursue this matter to its logical conclusion, and that's what we would do, not only for Bolanle, who happens to be our colleague, but anyone who suffers as a result of the excesses of law enforcement agencies. Is a responsibility of the Nigerian Bar Association to look after every Nigerian.
When you get to the prison, it's sort of a strange way. I would have expected a private room, a privacy with my client, but we all stand by the window and you talk to him through the window, and even the next person on visit to someone else to listens to all you have to say. So, but probably that's the system. We have to bear with them.
Further hearing is fixed for January the 25th and the 26th. Kemi Foladiemo, TVC News, Lagos.
And the Nigerian Bar Association has held a program of tribute for its member, the late Bolanle Raheem. Many of the 41-year-old's colleagues paid tribute to her, describing her as a very resourceful, loving, and hardworking person. Bolanle Raheem was shot by a police officer identified as ASP Drambi Vandi on December the 25th, 2022 at Aja Underbridge on her way back from church after a Christmas service. Mrs. Raheem, who was pregnant, was in a vehicle in the company of her husband, sister, and child at the time of the incident.
There's so many aspects of Bolanle that if she were alive, you probably would not know, because if she was here, she probably sits at the back in all her humility. Bolanle is a realtor and she's a developer. She has done more than $1 billion in sales. I think on Friday she was even given a car. That was the car that she was taking to church, and she died in it. She had vision. She was focused. She had a tunnel view. She knew where she was coming from, and she was extremely focused about what and intentional about what she was. It was as if maybe she knew that her time was short.
Bolanle and I spoke on Christmas Day before the unfortunate incident. You know, she was supposed to move into her new house on the 28th of December. I was the one doing all the interior and everything for her. Bolanle she's very resourceful. She lived a very short but impactful life. It feels like a part of me is gone. And I'm just thinking, I pray for strength for every one of us to carry on, because it's such a big loss.